Hello guys and welcome to another exciting video on this channel. Now in this video I'm going to show you the complete upload or listing process of your paperback, low content or no content books on KDP platform. I'll be showing you how to write the titles, subtitles, description, the importance of keywords and what is the right way to use the keywords, and then we'll choose the categories and then we'll select the pricing and all that. Now this is going to be the step-by-step complete process. Now some of you might already be familiar with some of these steps, and for that purpose I have divided this video into different sections, and I'll put the bookmarks or timestamps for different sections in the description below, and you will also be able to choose it in the bookmarks. So if you are want to skip any particular section, you can easily skip that. Now if you are interested in knowing the right way to type the keywords, to use the keywords, to use the description field, to write the title, subtitle, then make sure that you watch the video till then, and let's get started. Now once you sign into your KDP account, you will on this page. This is called the bookshelf page, and what I want to select here is the paperback, not the Kindle ebook and not the series. So let's select the paperback. It will bring us to the create page, and on this page the first thing that we need to select is the book title. Now make sure that the book title is the same that you have already pre-planned it, you have already put it on the cover. Let me show you the cover, and the cover that we have created in one of the previous videos on this channel. So this is the cover, and our title says, or the text on the main front area is Mandala's coloring book. Now make sure that the title is present in the same exacting wording on this page that you want to type in that field. So the title says here Mandala's coloring book, so we can put on this book title as Mandala's coloring book. Now there are two ways you can type it. You can either put the mandalas and the coloring book in the subtitle. Now both of these fields are very important, because each word that you type in these two fields is you can say automatically selected as a keyword. So make sure that most important words that you have for that book are present in this book title, or at least in the subtitle. Now in my opinion, you should keep the book title short. It shouldn't be very long, and rest of the important keywords you should put in the subtitle. Now here they say optional, and the optional is the reason is that whatever the text you put in the subtitle, they are not you can say telling you that that subtitle text should be present on the cover as well. But in the case of the book title, the text that you put on this field should be present on the cover, at least on the front side of the cover, or at least on the spine side of the cover, not spine, side of the cover. So in the subtitle we can use different keywords based on the Amazon suggestion search results. So if you have that Amazon suggestion expander Google Chrome extension installed, you can go to the Amazon page and search coloring book. Now you can also type Mandala's coloring book, that's also okay. Now in this due to this this plugin or extension, you will get some additional keywords which match your searching the search keyword, search phrase, and that keywords is Mandala coloring book, coloring books for adults, coloring book for teens, and all that. So make sure that you go through these different words that this suggestion expansion, the Amazon suggestion expander suggests, and you can put it in the subtitles. Now I have put this subtitle as 100 beautiful geometric mandalas coloring book for relaxation and stress relief. Now this subtitle is based on the way that I have selected these words is based on the process that I have just shown you. I go to the Amazon and put the keyword, and then using the Amazon suggestion expander Google Chrome extension, I find different keywords that are present on the in the suggestion bar. So this is the two main things that I wanted to show you, the book title and the subtitle. The next series, of course it is a single book, we do not want to edit any kind of series, we do not require any kind of edition number. Now in the author name, you can put your own name. If you want to use it, you can use a different name, you can use some kind of brand style name, and that totally depends upon you. But make sure that whatever name you put here in the author, you will not be able to edit it later on. Also, you will not be able to edit the book title and the subtitle at the later stage in the future. If you want to edit your book or something like that, you will not be able to edit these three fields. So let's put a random name here. So that's the name of the author, just random name. Contributors, if you have got some kind of illustration from another designer or something, you want to add it as a contributor, you can say that editor, illustrator, something like that, you can put those in here. But for the sake of simplicity, I'm not going to put anything because I myself created this book, cover design, interior design and everything, so I'm going to leave it. Next thing is the description. Now in my opinion, description is not really that important, and I'm going to show you in a next few minutes why it is so. Now description they are suggesting is why it is important. It is that it is just that customer might read it, the description, before buying the book, and that might be, you can say, okay, a good idea in case of a story books or something, illustrative type of books, something that have some kind of content in them. But for these no content books or low content books, I would not say that this kind of thing is really that important. And I'm going to, as I already said, I'm going to show you why it is so. And that is some what also related to the keywords here. So I'm going to cover both of these fields together. So I have chosen this book as an example to show you the importance of description and the keywords. Now this is the bestseller book, and if you see the description, it is pretty long. They have chosen a lot of words, and they have of course spent some time writing the description here, and it is a bestseller. And if you look at it like this, you would see that of course you need to write that much description, a long description explaining everything, a lot of keywords and all that. But what I'm going to show you is that this is not really important in description. Now let me show you the what I mean. So if I go down here and see the ISBN number of that book, so here is the ISBN number. So if I copy this ISBN number and search on Amazon, just paste and search. Now I can remove this word, this hyphen here as well. So if you just copy the ISBN number and search on Amazon, it will give you only one result, and that is the same book that I have just shown you. If I now just remove this hyphen, so it doesn't matter if you put the hyphen there or not. If I just remove it and again search it, it will again give you the same result. Now one thing that we have clear now is that if you search the ISBN number of the book, it gives you that book in the search results. Now if I go back to this book here, and here it is. Now if I let's say select any of the words that are present in the title, subtitle, or maybe in this description. So let's select first, select the title book, title using the words from the title. So we have 125 mandalas. So let's just copy it and paste it in the search result. So in addition to our main ISBN number, we are going to add a plus sign, and then I'm going to paste that word keyword that is present in the title. Now let's search again. So once again it has given us the same result, and that is because this word in addition to the ISBN number was already present in the title. Now let's select any of the words from the description of this book. So let's see, there is the word magnificent, and then there is also some jaw-dropping, and let's see which word should we use. Okay, let's use the word okay, the magnificent is also present, I think, in the title. No, it's not present in the title. So let's use the word magnificent. So I'll just copy it and replace this of 125 mandalas with magnificent. Let's search it now. You see, we don't see that book in the search result, but that word is present in the description. Why is it so? The reason it is not in the search result is because this word magnificent is not being considered as kind of a keyword. Amazon does not consider this description, any words in the description in the keywords. Let's search. Let me show you another example. Let's choose another example. Maybe that word Polynesian. Let's select this word Polynesian, copy it, and let's see if it gives us a result or not. Again, no such results. Now they have spent a lot of time writing description using the keywords, but in the search results there is nothing. Again, let's see another word that might be present and might give us some kind of results, and that is this word Aztec. So let's copy it and put it here. Now it is showing us the book. The reason it is showing us for this word Aztec and not of the previous two words is that this word Aztec is present in the description. Of course it is present in the description, but that is not the reason of this book being shown in the search result. The reason it is being shown in the search result is that this word Aztec is present in the keywords. Now let me go back to that upload page. So here on this the description and all the keywords, the most important thing is that keywords, not the description. So if you are going to consider putting important words or phrases in the description, it will not give you any kind of good results in my opinion. What you should spend your time on is on the keywords, and I will show you in what way you should put these keywords. So for description, of course you can put somewhat a little bit of description, and for that purpose you can simply type some words, some phrases here regarding your book. But if you want to go a little bit extra step, what you can do is that make this description a little bit beautiful, a little bit good looking by using HTML. Now if you don't know HTML, as of course most of us don't know much about HTML, you can use our tool which I'm going to show you now. So this tool is called Kindlepreneur Book Description Generator, and it is on this website Kindlepreneur, and I'll put the link to this tool in the description below. But if you simply just visit Kindlepreneur and in the tool section you can go to the book description generator and you will be on this page. Now in this book description I'm going to type some words and maybe put some features of the notebook of this book, and then I'm going to show you what should be the next step. I've put some words here and some features of the book, and the way you format this feature is using this bullet listed bullet or numbered list or bulleted list, and then making any kind of word or bold or something like that if you want. Then you're going to go to generate code and copy this code, this HTML code. So I'm going to copy it and put it in the description. Now the way you have formatted it, in the same way it is going to appear in the search result. Next we are going to of course select the publishing rights. You have to have the publishing rights and copyrights of all the material in the book. Now this is very important, the keywords. As I have just shown you in the example of this 125 that designs coloring book, the keywords are very important. Now here are some confusion occur whether you should put some kind of phrases, meaning phrases in the keyword, or you can simply put individual words in the keyword. And as I have already shown you, the word with the word Aztec and the ISBN number, the single words are considered as keywords. So no matter how long the phrase you put in these keywords, the single word is going, each and every word will be considered a separate keyword. So that is why if you have lot of different keywords and you cannot make meaningful phrases from all of that, and there is not enough space for all of those meaningful phrases, make sure that you put each and every word a single word, a meaningful word. Of course it should be a meaningful word, and consider each word as a separate keyword, and that is how you put the keywords here. Another thing that you should note if you want to hear is if you want to read this, how do I choose the keywords, the phrases, you can enter keywords or short phrases that describe your book or relevant to this content. And also, if you have already some keywords in the book title and the book subtitle, you don't have to repeat those keywords, those simple words again in these keywords. You should, what I would suggest, you should not waste this space for those words. You should have additional words. For example, in this way, in this keywords, I'm going to type some simple words that are not present in the description or in the title or subtitle. So I have put some keywords, some words as a keywords here, and you can easily see that they are not a phrase or not a meaningful phrase. These are just some random words. And of course, you can put as many keywords using these 7 fields. And of course, each and every field has a limited amount for keywords. So if it is filled with your words, there is not enough space on a single field, you can go to the next field and put the keywords here as much as you want, and make sure those words are relevant. If these words are not relevant, it will negatively impact your rating of this book and negatively impact its viewability in the search results. So make sure those keywords are relevant and not some random words, just irrelevant words. Next is the categories. Now it is a bit difficult to choose the categories, and there are some shortcuts, but I don't find them very useful. So I'm going to choose these categories, and I have to do it manually. So just select the relevant category. Let's say for this example, I'm going to choose one of the categories. So non-fiction, it's an art, and also it is also a generic. You can use general, arts and politics. Let's choose a word that is really helpful for our book. So I'm going to choose this word trying here, because this book contains tryings, and we can at most choose 2 categories. So if you want to go to that relaxation side of things, so I'm going to might select another keyword from this self-help category. So let's choose self-help, and then affirmation, anxiety and phobias. Let's choose maybe creativity is going to be a relational. So of course you can spend some time here and select the most relevant categories for your book. Next is that it does not contain any kind of inappropriate language for people under 18. So I'm going to select no, and that's we are going to save and then continue. Now here we are going to assign an ISBN number. So free ISBN number, select assign, and it is going to assign you a free ISBN number. You are going to select the format of these print options, and I'm going to select black and white interior with white paper. So if you choose a different example from this one, you have to might create another you redo your cover design, because in the previous video I have shown you how to design the covers, and we have already selected these options in that, because you have to have this option in mind if you want to create a cover design for your book. So I'm going to select the white paper, and black and white interior 6 by 9 inches is okay. We don't have any kind of bleed in this example, and I'm going to select the glossy or matte. Now these are 2 type of finishes that you can select, and in my opinion, if your books are aimed at children, and also if your books are kind of a coloring book, illustrations type of book, you should select glossy type of cover finish. And if your book is not meant for children, they are meant for adults, they are more suitable way to do is to use matte finish. So it is a coloring book, it has illustration, and that's why I'm going to use it glossy. Next I'm going to upload the manuscript. The manuscript means you have to upload the interior design that you have already created for your book. You can have it in the form of dog and any other these kind of form, and mostly it is suitable if you upload the PDF. So I'm going to use that PDF file. It will take some time to upload it, and as soon as it finishes uploaded, we are going to move to the next step, and that step is the cover design. And you can also use their cover designer, but I wouldn't recommend it because it has some limited features, and for that purpose we are going to upload our own cover. So I'm going to select this option, upload your cover, and I'm going to select the PDF file of the cover design that we have already created. Again, it's going to upload the cover. process it, and then we're going to move on to the next step, and that is the launch preview. Before we have to save, we can of course go save and continue, but we can of course we should, I would say that should have a preview of it before moving forward, so that our book looks good, it is according to the guidelines, and it will not get rejected at the later stages. So I just clicked the launch previewer. It is going to take some time to preview this book, prepare the interior and the cover design according to the guidelines of the pages and the size of the book that we already selected. So once it's done, I will show you what you should keep in mind and what you should look at this preview stage. Now our preview is ready and it is showing you our design within the guidelines. It is okay. Now if there was any kind of error, there would have been any kind of red marks here, please check this and that. So it's looking good now, and let's see the interior. Interior is also looking good. We have our design within the guidelines in the case of a coloring book, and if we have any kind of text notebook style journals, we have our text and these lines within the guidelines. So this is what you need to see in this preview, that all of these things are within these guides or guidelines or boundaries. So let's approve. Now this is not the final book that I'm going to submit, of course. This was just to show you an example. That's why I have included this line college rule lines and the coloring area design as well. So let's approve it and let's go to the next step. And the next step is going to be very simple. It's going to be the pricing of this book. So I'm going to save and continue. On this page, if we want to sell on any kind of individual territory, or we want to sell worldwide in all of these marketplaces that they offer, of course we want to sell it on all the marketplaces, and then we're going to select the price. Now price depends upon your design, depending upon your type of book, you can price it accordingly. So one thing that I would like to share, let's say maybe see $6.99, let's say this one, we want to sell it on Amazon. And then there is an expanded distribution. Reach more readers by distributing your paperback through bookstores, online retailers, and all that. So if you are selling kind of these journals, these kind of law books, these kind of blank low content or no content books, you might not be able to select this expanded distribution. And if you are able to select this at the time of review of this book, this will be rejected. Actually your book will not be rejected, but they will just disable this expanded distribution. So make sure that you do not check it if you have only journals, notebooks, or similar low content books. These expanded distribution is mostly suitable for those kind of books which has some kind of content, so major content, not the low content. Then we have to price our book according to the different marketplaces. That totally depends upon you how you want to price it, but make sure that at least you are getting $2 for your major Amazon.com marketplace. So that's all for now, and the next step is the final step, that is the publish your paperback book. If you click it, your book will go to for the review, and after it is reviewed, they will let you know whether your book is selected or you have some kind of errors on the book that you need to correct before re-uploading it. So this is how you list your low content or no content books on this KDP platform, and hopefully everything was clear. If something was confusing or if something is not clear to you, you can ask me in the comments below, and I'll try my best to answer those questions if I can. And the most important thing once again that I would like to repeat here is that pay attention to the keywords, titles and subtitles. Don't spend too much time on the description of those for low content books, especially for the low content and no content books. On this channel I share different design tutorials and some tips regarding online learning, especially through print on demand. So if you are interested in that, make sure that you subscribe to this channel and don't forget to press that bell icon so that you can be notified about my future videos as well. And also, if you please like this video, it will help me with the YouTube algorithm and reach more and more viewers who are interested in the same topic. So that's all for now, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video, and thank you for watching.